Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different, and we're doing a full face of Dollar Tree makeup, and I have everything in this bag to do a full face except a couple of products, so we're going to improvise with those with what I did find at my Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree was a little bit picked over, and didn't have a very large selection. So we'll do what we can here. And if you haven't already, or if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification that lets you know every time I upload a video. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. And let's get into this bag and see what we got here. I got a blending sponge to put on our foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and open this and wet it and be right back. And we will get right into putting on this makeup. Ooh, it's a little bit hard, but we'll make it work. So that did puff up quite a bit, and actually it's a lot softer than what it was before we started, so I actually don't think it's going to be too awful bad. So the first thing we're going to start out with is I couldn't find any primer at my Dollar Tree, so we're going to start out with this Dermasil oil-free daily facial cream. So we're going to start out with some facial moisturizer here. Just to prime the skin a little bit, and then I also got a facial mist that we'll be using. Some hydration. That does smell a little bit like baby powder, but it's pretty smooth. I think it's going to be a good start to our makeup here. And then I got this Bolero Coconut and Rose Milk Facial Mist. Get that open. Let's see what this, oh, it does spray out a little bit in clumps, but it does smell really good. It smells like coconut. So for foundation, they didn't have a lot of selection, so I got this LA Colors foundation in True Beige. It's for flawless looking skin. Liquid makeup, helps even skin tone. So it's supposed to have a luminous finish, which I don't mind a luminous finish because I do have combo to dry skin. So I don't really like a lot of matte products. So we'll see how this goes. I think the tone of this is going to be a little bit dark for me, but we'll see. And it does have a pump on it, so that's nice. We'll go ahead and pump some. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a little bit dark for my skin tone here, but we'll go ahead and actually it might not be too bad. It actually doesn't look too bad. And if you see me looking down here, it's where I have the mirror set up. This does seem to be light to medium coverage. It doesn't seem to really be full coverage here. And 2 pumps only did about half my face, so this beauty blender definitely, or this blending sponge definitely soaks up a lot of product here. Yeah, that's definitely light to medium coverage. Definitely not full coverage here. But it doesn't seem to be working too bad. It seems to be pretty close to my skin tone. As long as it doesn't oxidize too much, we should be pretty good. Yeah, and it's a little bit buildable. You can get up to about medium coverage, I would say. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. I actually don't mind the way that looks at all. Go ahead and pull this down onto my neck in case this does oxidize a little bit. I actually really do like that. That's quite nice. I also did get some makeup removing wipes at the dollar store. We'll see how these work. I got the just regular makeup removing cleansing towels. It's supposed to even remove waterproof mascara, but we'll see how they work. It works pretty good. Get that makeup off the back of my hand there. And I'm going to also, my lips are a little dry, and they had Carmex, which is my go-to lip balm. And I like to put on a little bit of lip balm while I'm doing my makeup. So we're going to go ahead and put some of this on, so the lips aren't too dry when we get into the lips. I like to put on that little bit of Carmex. It just helps soften the lips while I do the rest of my makeup. At my Dollar Tree, they also did not have any concealer. So I did get this. It's by Color Mates. It's compact makeup, and I got it in light to medium. So hopefully that's not too dark, and it's just compact makeup for a soft natural finish, liquid to powder. So we're going to go ahead and try this and see how this it in place of, ooh, it seems very waxy. Can't really get too much of it off there. But we're going to see how this works for concealer. And that is one trick if you don't have concealer. Normally you can use a compact makeup, and it normally works pretty good for that. And it is doing a really good job of covering those spots up and the under eye circles. And it's lying nicely on that foundation. Okay. And then to set the face, my Dollar Tree was very, like I said, limited on products. So what we're going to be using is LA Color Press Powder. And it does come with this little poof, but it's more like styrofoam. So we're not going to be using that. But I got it in beige color. So we're going to use this to set the foundation. And I did find a little kabuki brush that we're going to be using for our powders today for only $1. And it's very synthetic feeling, but it's not too bad. It seems pretty soft, so that's good. Go ahead and I'm going to tap out the under eyes, make sure we don't have any creases, and then set that. Yeah, that's not very soft on the face. That is pretty stiff, and this powder has a lot of fallout. That didn't do too bad. Go ahead and set the rest of our foundation. Okay, then the next thing that we got here, that compact doesn't even close. Okay, then we're gonna do some bronzer, and this is by Beauty Benefits, and we got it in pecan. We'll see how this works. We'll take that bronzer. And just add a little color. It seems to actually be a pretty good color. It's not bad. And to contour the nose and stuff, I got a couple of other brushes here. We got this little brush by Wet n Wild. It is a contour brush. So, and this does have quite a bit of glimmer and quite a bit of fallout on it. We'll do contour the nose and under the chin. And we'll go back in with that kabuki brush and blend that out. I actually think that looks really nice. So the next thing we got is blush, and this is also by Beauty Benefits Hollywood, and we got the blush in Jam. Seems like a really pinky blush, so I'm gonna go light in here because it seems very dark. I'm just gonna use the same contour brush here to do the blush. And it does have quite a bit of pigment. It is a little bit shimmery, but not too bad. We'll go ahead and go back over that with the kabuki to blend that out. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And then the next thing that we have is by e.l.f. and it is highlighter, and it's in white pearl. So I did find a few items from e.l.f. and from Wet n Wild, LA Colors, and that's Beauty Benefits Hollywood. And we'll see how this highlighter is. It's by e.l.f., so it should be pretty good highlighter. e.l.f. makes really good products. Oh, that is a really nice highlighter there. Yeah, that's quite a pretty highlighter. Definitely can't complain about finding e.l.f. for $1. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and just go back over everything to blend it all with just a little bit of that setting powder on the brush, just to blend everything out and tone down that highlight just a little bit. There we go. I think that looks quite nice, actually. Very nice. And then there was no brow products, so we're going to go ahead and go into this little palette I found by LA Colors, Rose Eyeshadow. And it looks like This matte brown right here will do pretty good for my eyebrows. I got this small shadow brush, so I'm going to use it to detail the eyebrows here. And that's a nice trick that you can use if you don't have any brow product, is you can use a brown eyeshadow. And most of the time that works just as well. This one isn't very pigmented, but it's working quite nice. A little bit of fallout in this eyeshadow. But I think it's coming out quite nice. It's quite nice. So we're going to go with that. And then we're going to go ahead and do our eyeshadow foundation as primer, eye primer. Then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the whole eyelid with this pinky shade. And what else I did find at the dollar store was this color switch for the eyeshadow brush, which was kind of cool to find at the dollar store so we can clean the eyeshadow brush. I did find also a crease brush, Wild, so that's nice. So I'm going to go in with this pink tone with the crease brush. And I'm going to put that all over the lid and clear up to my eyebrow to set that cream foundation. Okay, then we're going to go in with this matte brown for our transition here to crease and a little bit above the crease. And these don't have a lot of pigment, but you can build them. They build pretty good and they blend out really nicely. So that's good. And really I don't see a lot of fallout with them. So that's good. Then we're going to go ahead and go in here with this bit deeper of a brown to darken up that crease. And like I said, they don't really have a lot of pigment in them. They are building up nicely. Just takes a little bit of work. And you can get them to build up pretty nice. And darken them up. I think that's actually coming out quite nice. Then we're going to go into that inner corner, or into the outer corner with this black here and darken up that outer corner. I'm going to do the outer corner with that and a little bit up into the crease to darken that up just a little bit more. And build that up. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this flat shadow brush here, and I'm going to take this shimmery copper color here and put that on the eyelid. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take my finger and put that coppery color on with my finger. Yeah, that's working much better. To put that copper color on. Here we go. And then I'm going to take this medium brown here, and I'm going to smudge that along the lower lash line. Making sure to connect that with the outer corner for a smooth transition. I actually think it's turning out quite nice. Then I'm going to take a little bit of this rosy color here, and I'm just going to put that right in that outer corner, inner corner, with that little bit of that rosy color right onto that inner corner. And then I'm going to smudge a little bit of that right under the lash line on that inner 1/3. Okay, and I'm going to clean off the brush. And then I'm going to take this shimmery cream color, and I'm going to use that as the inner corner highlight. That works quite nice. And I'm also going to take that up into the brow bone, highlight. LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in black. And we're going to go ahead and line the eyes with this black, just a roll-up eyeliner in black. It's pretty decent black. Okay, I think that turned out quite nice. And then we're going to use this Wet n Wild Enhance and Define Full Healthy Lashes mascara. Let's see what and it's Make Aware mascara. That's a nice brush. It's not going to give you a lot of volume. But it does lengthen pretty good, and it does separate the lashes really well. It's not my favorite mascara, but we'll give it a couple of coats and we'll see how it turns out. So after 3 coats, we did get quite a bit of length out of them. I don't think they turned out too bad. And I think this makeup actually turned out pretty good for Dollar Tree makeup. It just goes to show that you don't have to spend a lot of money to get something that looks really nice. I think it turned out really well. Go ahead and set this with that facial mist again. For lips, we have Wet n Wild in Pink Ice. And we'll see how this is. And it's the Silk Finish lipstick by Wet n Wild. And I'll go ahead and put this on. I think that's a really pretty color, and I think it goes quite nice with the eyes. If you liked this video, make sure and hit that thumbs up down below. And if you're new here or you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave and that bell notification that lets you know every time I upload a video. And leave me a comment letting me know if you like the look of this makeup, how it turned out. And you can't really tell that it's all from the dollar store. I think it turned out really good. So make sure and leave a comment and letting me know if you think so too. And until next time, bye.